Hey guys, thanks for back looking for restoration. As you can tell, got another cool project. What you're looking at is a 1995 Nikko Scorpion. Awesome trucks. I always dreamed of owning one like this with the atomic yellow paint job. Just very crazy. Love it. It definitely gives a nod to the 90s, maybe even to the 80s, I guess. So, if you're familiar with my channel, you know I like to kind of change things up a little bit. But I tend to kind of stay true to the vehicle's specs. This one, I want to do the same thing in a way. Back in the 90s, I remember these trucks, and I also remember wanting to do a swap, a motor swap. And that was to go with a Traxxas Stinger motor. So both of these were around at the time. So it was definitely, doable if you was into the hobby crazily like me. So this is the Traxxas 20-turn Stinger, would be in many of their RC cars, and would be a fairly potent little stock motor. So why not install it in a Scorpion? It makes sense. And it does, actually. Because both the motors are the same dimensions, there's really nothing different except the windings. So when you got these, you got a 540 motor. I'll show you the specs. Let's see here. So funny enough, this one actually shows an image without the bumper. I do have the bumper, but it's notorious for looking atrocious. So just nonsense. So took that off. I do have it, and we'll probably go back on for my display, but not gonna have it for the video. I want to subject you guys to that monstrosity. So 540 motor. It's actually an RS, but it's a very weak 540. It's not very potent. So not very strong. But the dimensions are there. So it does give you the 540. Now, Nico did make other versions of these as well. So as far as I know, there's only 3 Scorpions. Basically, you got the Scorpion Mark 1, then you got the Scorpion Mark 2, and Mark 3, which was kind of, I think was the nail in the coffin, because it started to lose a little bit of its way. Going 9.6 volt battery pack and 380 motor. So I think this is the one you really want if you're a true collector of these cars, and there's many collectors of this vehicle, especially in this atomic yellow paint color. It's actually not paint, it's molded, but amazing looking. You do see some black ones, and you do see some of the red ones. I haven't seen too many other colors. There's supposedly a blue, but I haven't seen the blue. Maybe you guys have the blue, I don't know. Maybe other colors, I don't know. Let us know if you know of any colors, the other colors, but I've only seen this yellow, the black, and the red one. So, but what I wanted to do was obviously modify this one, but I didn't want to modify it if it was in good condition. So the seller told me, Luke, the tires are great, the body's great, but the motor, the electronics and the motor is probably tired. So, and well, that's exactly what we needed. We needed something where we can modify it. If it was in perfect condition, I would not have touched it. I would have left it be. Nico purists would probably hunt me down, and I wouldn't be able to make these videos for you guys. So, what we did was install Futaba radio gear, all error correct. So this was stuff you can go to the hobby store and purchase after you purchase this truck, funny enough. And you could do all this stuff yourself back in the day. Except that Traxxas did reintroduce the Stinger motor with a new decal. I would say that the older decal is probably more attractive, but still being a Stinger and being brand new and fresh motor, that's what we wanted in this one. So the Futaba radio gear ESC to 210 is in here, easy to adjust. There's a little opening right there. We did make a little front guard for the front here, so that way you don't see all the guts behind that. And we painted the motor a little bit. So added some Kyosho decals for the tires. So pretty cool. You know my videos, you know I like to modify stuff a little bit. So that's pretty much it. We installed that Traxxas motor. It's looking good, runs really good. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing really hard about this project. You do kind of have to modify the motor. You'll see what I mean in the video of what I mean by modifying the motor a little bit. And that's pretty much it. We did add ball bearings to the rear. No ball bearings into the front. They use a special size, and I do have those on order. All that stuff's going to be in the video, so you'll know exactly. So super stoked that this one can be modified fairly easy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, super stoked about these. Now you're going to see what it took to make the Scorpion have a little sting, and then you're going to see the running portion of the video. All that's going to start right now. We're going to install Futaba gear, and then a 20-turn Stinger, of course. I mean, you got to have a Stinger motor and a Scorpion. So that's going to be a lot of fun to see this thing ripping and just going crazy. But we're also going to take off the front bumper, install ball bearings. But the front bumper is removable, and right here, you see they don't even have it on the side of the box. So that's going to look pretty cool, a lot better without that. But we're going to keep everything, you know, stored together, and get this thing a good wash, and then break it all down. Alrighty guys, so got the electronics mounted, the ESC's in the front. Typically it would be where the receiver's at, but I need the area in here because I'll probably in a future episode do a 7-cell run, and I need to have that area cut up for the 7th cell battery. So got that done. Found a little bracket that fit right here, kind of cover up some of the screw pegs that are right behind here. Doesn't look so kind of, you know, just doesn't look as good without something covering that. So that's awesome. And wanted some ball bearings for the wheels, but I'm out of the ones I need for it, which are 6 by 10 by 3s. I got those on order, so those are on their way, along with the male-female connector for this on and off switch here. It's just extra long right now, so I can take this top off. So we need to paint the supercharger an aluminum color and paint the little side marker lights. But we need to really get busy on the rear end, take that motor out, put in a Stinger. So let's go ahead and get this knocked out. Alrighty guys, as you can tell, the truck's put back together again. Got everything all painted up. The front bracket I made, it's all painted black. Side lights painted, motors painted, door handles painted. Motor's in now, looking sharp. Test it out, runs really good. Stickers are on by Kyosho. Yeah, got the electronics in. We're ready to hit the road, guys. Top speed run now, we're at 0. Get it all the way out there as far as I can. That was a close call. All right, what we got? 22 miles an hour, guys. That's awesome. Wow. Go Scorpion. That little Stinger motor really worked. All right, so let's go ahead into the regular run video now. All right, now for the regular run. So if you guys are familiar with these trucks, you know they're not very fast. And in order to make them fast, you really do need to upgrade them. But I would never upgrade one that's mint in box and is in good operable condition. It's kind of not what I'm about. So what I wanted to do was just kind of modify one like you would back in the day. Just get some Futaba electronics, you know, a modified motor. Just so happened to be one that I remember from the back in the day when this car was out. And it was obtainable. So all this stuff was obtainable back then. So we're just kind of, well, bring the past to the future, I guess. And yeah, the Stinger motor is a little modernized, this one, but the recipe is still there. Man, it runs great. There it is. All right. Let's go ahead and go to the broken concrete zone. We are really working this poor Scorpion. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and run it in the grass. Nice. Do one more. Wow, that's awesome. All right. Go to the beach now. All right, let's go back to the asphalt, guys. Alrighty, that's gonna be a wrap on this bad boy. I appreciate you guys for watching my videos. This one was a ton of fun. If you happen to have a Scorpion, you definitely need to run them. They're a lot of fun. I had a blast modifying this one a little bit. So yeah, if you have any memories of these, please drop them down in the comment section down below. Yeah, I think she turned out great. 22 mile an hour top speed, nothing to gripe at all. Very good. Got to see it on the asphalt, see that little beach a little bit too. So yeah, a lot of fun this one was. Can't wait to do the next one. So if you guys can, please hit the like button, and we'd love it for you guys to hit the subscribe button as well. I promise you're not gonna wanna miss what's coming up next. We'll see you on the next RC.